How's it going, guys? We are back on our video here, and this video is going to be predicting the next 6 team builders because that's how many there will be. Going based off last year, they start with 8, drop down to 6. So we'll see exactly what team builder. Find out hopefully in a few weeks, maybe a week, when team builders will come out. These are my predictions, though. Again, it's not 100% a guarantee what these are going to be, but just kind of a fun little video to make. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, and let's hop into the video right now. Starting off with the first card that I think could be, usually they're going to have a lefty, a righty, center, and a couple wingers, right? So that's kind of what I'm going based off of, right? Again, some of these are just kind of like, something I want to happen. Doesn't mean I think it's going to happen, right? But who knows? They could do anything, right? But Keith Yandel, 6'1", 192. He's got a good defenseman build for sure. At 81 overall, he has 87 speed. So, I mean, that's pretty ridiculous there. He'd probably have like 93 or 94 speed, Keith Yandel, at a 90 or 91 overall, whatever overall he'd be, right? So that would be unbelievable. I mean, that would be a really fun card to use, I think. Keith Yandel, he always felt good in game, always played well in game. So to me, he'd be a no-brainer, one that I think a lot of people would like to have and a lot of people would definitely make. So we'll see if that's the case with Keith Yandel. But yeah, I really would love a Keith Yandel card for the team building card for sure. I'd probably make him. Next up, we got Mike Commodore. So a right-handed defenseman here. He's 6 foot, 227 pounds. Typically, the team builder cards are more towards the meta, I guess. Like, they're not going to have like 5'10" defensemen typically as a team builder because they want to make these cards, I mean, very, very worth it for how much it actually costs to make these cards. They're not going to make any bad team builder cards for the most part, guys. Like, I think last year, yes, they had Danny Briere at like 5'9", but realistically, he was still a really good card. He was incredibly fast, so that's why you can't really say it's a bad card or anything like that. But Mike Commodore, he would be a sick one for sure. His speed could be a little bit of an issue. Hopefully that'd be a custom build because I mean, he got 79 speed at 76, but I mean, I guess that could be a little bit, that's not that bad, I guess, depending on, again, if plus 14, he'd probably be what, like probably like 88 speed at that point, but I'm sure they would give him like speed sense or whatever. They would definitely make him better than 88 speed. I highly doubt they would make him that slow, but Mike Commodore, I could see it for sure. Right-handed defenseman. Again, he's got that size that you like for a defenseman, and it just seems like that's what they kind of do for team builders, kind of have the meta, especially defensemen. They usually have big defensemen as the options to make. So Mike Commodore is my second guess here. This is Mike Modano, and guys, I'm gonna say this right now. So since Mike Modano did not get a power-up icon, my guess is no matter what, he's either getting a Master Set player item at some point this year, or he's getting a team builder card. So is it going to be this batch of the team builders? That's the question. Will it be the 90 overall version? Will it be a later on version? Mike Modano is going to get a very good card at some point. He's too good of a player, too good of a... I mean, there's power-up icons that really don't deserve it over Mike Modano, let's be real. I mean, no offense to some of those players, but yeah, I mean, Mike Modano, no doubt about it. Guys, I mean, 6'3", 212, I mean, what a build. What a build. 90 excel and 90 speed. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize he's actually that fast. I mean, that's silly how good this card is. Like, actually, like, if you could use this Mike Modano card right now, I wouldn't call you crazy. His shot is not obviously where it needs to be, but Mike Modano, I mean, this should be an unbelievable card. Oh my god, I actually didn't realize how fast this card is, actually. But again, going back to it, I think Mike Modano for sure is getting a card here at some point. Is it going to be this next batch of team builders? We'll find out. But I think Mike Modano would be an awesome one. Again, you could play him at center, wing. I'd probably play him on the wing, though, typically. I remember having him in NHL like 19 or whatever it was. Oh, my goodness. That card was so good. Modano is just such a good card overall, and he'd be a really fun one to use, and hopefully he is one of the next team builders. Up another one, guys. I mean, they just got Patrick Sharp added into the game this year. I feel like there's no way they're not going to use him for anything. So either, again, same thing as Modano, he will get a Master Set player item at some point or a team builder. And my prediction is a team builder coming up. Patrick Sharp's a great build, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's not small or anything like that. Sharp was one of my favorite players to watch growing up, honestly. Just such a cool player, such a good goal scorer. But Patrick Sharp, I mean, to me, you got him added into the game. A team builder would make sense. I understand the Hawks did just get a team builder, Jeremy Roenick, but that does not mean anything because considering last year, I do remember looking back and seeing that Buffalo had Teppo Numminen at 89 overall, and then guess what? they had Daniel Briere at a 92 overall. So, I mean, they had back-to-back team builders. So, I mean, it doesn't really mean much personally, guys, for the most part. So, either way, he could still get a team builder. The same team can get a team builder the next wave. It doesn't mean really anything. But Patrick Sharp would be a really fun one for me, and hopefully Patrick Sharp is one that does get chosen as a team builder. Saying, guys, Matt Sundin, this card would be incredible. 6'5", 231 pounds, right-handed centerman. This would be probably the best team building card. I mean, look at this card. At 81 overall, he's got 85 speed and 83 excel already, but Sundin always plays so well in Hut. And again, another guy that probably deserves a power-up icon card. Didn't get one. You got to think he's getting a team building card at some point. If not, like a match-up player item. I mean, you got to think. There's just no way that a Sundin card is not going to get he's not going to get a good card, right? He always does. And I'd be looking forward to it, because I remember I used him back, I think NHL 22. His card was just fantastic. I used this icon card for a decent amount of time, and really Sundin plays so well in game. That size is pretty incredible. You can't teach size in this game, that's for sure, but 6'5", 231, that is crazy. That'd be such a good team builder card. At 90 overall, he'd have at least 90 plus speed. I mean, that'd be insane. So hopefully that is a team building option. And last but not least, guys, is the all-star Danny Heatley. Now, again, this is more of like a dream, all right? I don't think they're going to really give Danny Heatley a card here. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, it'd be ridiculous. 6'4", 218, so he has 91 speed at 82 overall. This basically means, I mean, they could always lower his speed, but probably he would have like 94 at least speed, which is crazy to think about. That would be a fun card to use, to say the least, guys. I mean, it really, really would be. I mean, his shot is good already at 82 overall. I mean, again, a lot of these guys that I'm talking about here are just kind of wishes, right? I'm not saying that, oh, I think 100% these cards are the ones for sure. Just kind of fun predictions, just a little fun video, you know, to get the conversation going, and for you guys to kind of chime in and see, you know, who you want to see, and tell me, you know, specific players that you think that might be. Because again, typically, guys, it's alumni player for the most part. It's always alumni players. They don't really have like current NHL players. I mean, yes, they had like Jake Gardner last year, but I mean, Gardner wasn't really playing. Beagle, I don't think was really playing, right? It's mostly alumni players. For the most part. Yes, they'll have some active players. I know Ryan Graves had one last year, but for the most part, it's not like a crazy amount or anything like that, guys. But just so many awesome cards here that could be team building cards. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I said Sundin, Yandel, Commodore, Sharp, Heatley, and Mike Modano. We'll see, but really, so many great options. And I'm sure EA, for the most part, I'm not gonna lie, they don't usually mess up the team building cards, like the options and like how good the cards are. They always make them some of the best in the game. So we'll see if that happens yet again. But guys, comment down below who you think is gonna get the team building cards. When's they're gonna come out? I made a video on that a few days ago. Hopefully they come out soon. But again, thanks so much for watching this whole video. If you made it all the way through to the end of this video, comment down below saying you watched all of it. I appreciate those people a lot. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you leave a like. And follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And be sure to join my Discord, talk to me, followers, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys all in the next video.